In the fourth year, the so-called SVO reached Kamchatka, the most remote region of the Russian Federation, located 7,000 kilometers from the front. There, they began to jam the internet, fearing an attack by Ukrainian drones. This was reported by Russian media. In Russia's Kamchatka Krai, mobile internet has begun to be restricted, citing the threat of sabotage. According to Vladimir Solodov, the region's governor, this decision was made as part of measures to protect strategically important facilities, including the Russian Pacific Fleet base in Vilyushinsk. Our task is to prevent and make impossible the carrying out of sabotage on the territory of Kamchatka Krai. In connection with this, restrictions have been introduced, including on navigation in Avacha Bay, the use of the internet, and geolocation, the governor of the Russian Federation said. According to the governor, such measures are necessary to ensure the safety of residents. The regional government also emphasized that the internet outages are temporary and are aimed at preventing possible threats. It is noteworthy that Kamchatka is located more than 8,000 kilometers from Ukraine, and the probability of a real strike from the Ukrainian armed forces in this territory is extremely low. Despite this, the same security protocols have begun to be applied in the region as in the central part of Russia, where Ukrainian drones actually fly. Similar restrictions have already been introduced earlier in Primorsky Krai. They also began to turn off mobile internet, stating that such measures were allegedly being introduced all over Russia. The Far East authorities began to react more actively after a series of explosions in Desantnaya Bay near Vladivostok in May, as well as publications in Western media about a possible Ukrainian operation against Russian Pacific Fleet facilities. According to experts, these measures do not so much protect as destabilize everyday life and prevent citizens from using basic digital services. It is obvious that there is no real threat of Ukrainian sabotage in Kamchatka, but the use of military alarm for information purposes allows the expansion of repressive instruments, even in the most remote corners of the Russian Federation.
Strong fire covering an area of 9,100 square meters broke out in Russia's Rostov-on-Don city on Tuesday, local Telegram channels reported. A black column of smoke rose over the city following the fire in a furniture warehouse and an office building in Orskaya Street. There have been no reports of casualties yet. Presently, more than 130 firefighters and 44 units of equipment are involved in extinguishing the fire. The reason for the fire is being identified. Earlier, on Monday, fire covering an area of 5,000 square meters broke out in Ekaterinburg city. The complex layout of the affected buildings and the high fire load of the premises complicated the process of extinguishing fire.
Пизда. Просто очко нахуй. Она разрушена. Разрушена, видишь? Вот тут как раз такой. Вот, я чувствую запах. А уже все, посмотри сверху. Сейчас вот эти на что гореть скажут. А мы что?
Ребята, у нас пиздец. Другого мы не... Блядь, смотрите, обрушается крыша вся. Ой, все.
О, горит Днепровская роща, или что-то за ней. Смотрится эффектно.